You got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You hear that? I don't know if you can see my breath. It's cold. They're chopping wood. They're chopping trees outside. The moment I came out here to start filming and they just got here. Anywho, it's okay, we'll work around it. We're just gonna get started. Hi, welcome to the Danny Rearranged YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are doing all of the things to the garage. Yes. We are doing all the things to the garage. We are going to organize and clean and do a little bit of decluttering. There's some additional things that have to be removed from this garage, but we're gonna declutter, we're gonna organize, we're gonna clean, we're gonna do all of the things. Before I begin today's video, I first want to mention that if you have not seen the first 3 videos of the garage mini-series, I highly recommend that you check those out first because this is the last video of the garage mini-series. Here. This is going to be the last video to the garage mini-series for at least until spring because this is the last thing I'm doing to this garage until winter is over because winter is not coming, it's here. So am I wearing 18 layers of clothing? You betcha. I am wearing 2 shirts, a warm sweatshirt, my coat, mittens, and 3 pairs of pants, 2 leggings, and my husband's pair of pants because they're warm and they're big, as well as boots and 2 pairs of socks because it's about 15 degrees out. Yeah, it's cold. It's like 15 to 20 degrees out. I'm freezing. So we're gonna get started. Now I am gonna show you before and afters. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to let you know that if you haven't seen the first 3 videos, I highly recommend checking that out first. I am going to show you what we started with. I'm going to show you what the garage looked like before we did anything to it, to what it is going to look like once I am done with it today. So there's going to be some before and afters. I love before and afters. They're just so satisfying. So I did not get fancy for today's video because why? Yeah. I'm going to be doing a lot of work. But I do want to say that I know that this looks worse than what it is. I promise. This behind me looks worse than what it is. I'm going to explain it. So right where all of this stuff is, there was a vehicle. There was a non-working vehicle. Ian called Cars for Kids to come and pick up the vehicle. They came and picked it up. We donated it. It's gone. Thank goodness. It was an eyesore and it didn't work, and it was in here way too long. It should have left the building a long time ago. It should not have been in here as long as it was. So Ian also got rid of all of the wood that was up there in this top shelf here. So all of that wood is gone, but there are a couple of things on this side over here where I'm pointing that we have to declutter and go through. Not much, but there's a little. But he did get rid of all of that wood. He also got rid of all of the leaf bags that were here because he raked the entire yard, bagged up all the leaves, and all the bags were sitting right here, and they are all gone now. So either that, this garage is pretty cleared out, and what is over here? What is all of this stuff? Well, most of it is stuff that I want in the garage, such as the bikes. I want the bikes in the garage, not in the mudroom. I also try to find as much organizing materials as I possibly can. Now, I am organizing this garage, putting 0 money down. Yep. I did not pay for any new organizing materials. I do not see the point. The garage is the garage. What's going to be stored in these organizing materials is tools, painting stuff. It's just stuff that's going to ruin. I don't see the point in buying new organizing materials when what we're going to be storing in these organizing materials is going to ultimately wear and tear quite a bit on the organizing materials. So I didn't want to spend any money on anything new to organize this garage. This is all stuff that I found in the mudroom or in the basement or around the house, and it's just, it's not gonna look pretty. I don't care. I just want it to be organized. So I'm focusing, especially for the garage, I am focusing more on functionality than it being aesthetically pleasing. So function, we want it to function very well. So I have been thinking of ways to organize this garage, and I hope that this works. I'm also, this shelf here, this shelf was in the mudroom. It was supposed to stay, it was actually supposed to be for my kitchen. Ugh. It was supposed, I'm so sorry, you guys, like, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to do, I'll probably have to do more of a voiceover in today's video. I apologize about this. My armpit itches and I can't get to it. So many layers. This was supposed to be in the kitchen. I removed it from the kitchen. I put it in the mudroom. It was stored, this was actually holding my cleaning products. I'm figuring out something else for my cleaning. Well, yeah, I already did. I moved my cleaning products back underneath the kitchen sink. This was kind of just sitting in the mudroom, not doing a whole lot, wasn't being utilized. We're gonna utilize it for the garage. So yeah. Yeah, I may move it back into the mudroom when I finish the mudroom, but why not use it? So I'll kind of go through all of this stuff. Hopefully I won't have to do a voiceover. Hopefully they finish this and we're just gonna get started. So, okay. This thing right here is gonna go. We're not gonna keep this, yeah. I think Ian thought that, like, we should. I don't think we should. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could clean it really well, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want it. We don't use it. When was the last time we used this? Oh, my back itches. Hold on. And I can't, hold on. Where's that? Hold on, where's that hook thing? Can't get to it. There's too many layers. Hold on. Oh God. Oh. Sorry. Okay. So where am I gonna go with this? We haven't used this in years, like years. So I'm gonna remove this. I'm just gonna put it over here. Oh, come on. So Ian found this up there. There was a accent wall in the dining room that we took down because I just didn't like it. But this is like brand new extra wood. The wood is actually really pretty, but this is gonna sound odd, but the accent, we're using it as an accent wall, just wasn't. But this is a brand new full box of just brand new wood, and I thought, huh, yeah, we might be able to do something with this. So that is going in the mudroom. And then this is gonna stay here for right now. This is the dustpan. I needed that. And then this we gotta get out of here.
So throughout the video, I'm trying to work section to section. I'm trying to stay as organized as possible as I'm cleaning this garage. I do end up getting scattered. It just happens. Eventually I end up getting scattered. But for the most part, I do try to work section to section. And I'm trying to do all of the things at once. I'm trying to declutter and organize and clean all at once, just because I wanted to get this done as quickly as I possibly could, just because it was so cold out. So I'm pulling things out, I'm decluttering, I'm organizing, and then I'm cleaning as I go. And I'm trying to clean the best that I possibly can.
Okay, and one of the things that I want to do that I kept, I had Ian keep this kind of stuff. So this, come on. So these, this board here, which is just like junk, like particle board. So I had to take this off. This was actually the siding that was in, well, now my daughter's room, but the small room next to the living room with the French doors. So we have white paneling. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. But we replaced all of the paneling in there and we repainted it because this stuff was where all of that white paneling is now. And it was just horrible. It was just cheap, awful. But instead of removing it, what I wanted to do was kind of just prop it up against the wall, just because these walls are really bad, like especially at the bottom. And I just kind of wanted to cover it up just a little bit because I think it would look better than it being open. I just want to see. So what I mean by that is like right here. So it would kind of go like that. And I'm not gonna get fancy with it and place, nail it into the wall or anything. I just wanted something to kind of cover it up. Like there is over here, if you can see this right here, this is nailed in. This is nailed in. But I can see what they were trying to do, the previous owners, what they were trying to do. What they were trying to do was cover up, this right here, this being open, because it's bad. At the top, it's not bad, but at the bottom it is. So anyway, I mean, I don't care that it matches. I don't care. I just kind of wanted to throw it up. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If not, I'll just have my dad take it and burn it, but I want to move. So originally I was gonna place all of the equipment stuff over at this corner, but I'm actually gonna place it over in this corner.
I kept saying that I was going to deep clean the garage, but honestly, while I was cleaning the garage, I wasn't sure exactly how to go about that. I don't think I've ever deep cleaned a garage, and in this garage, I kept thinking, what is there to really deep clean? And I tried to clean it the best that I possibly could. I really did. I tried to clean the best that I possibly could. I think I focused mostly on the floors, on the ground, just because that was the biggest improvement when it came to cleaning in regards to cleaning. But every time I tried to spray anything, everything froze. Everything just froze. Everything turned to ice. So cleaning was a little challenging, but I really did try to do the best that I could in regards to deep cleaning the garage, or cleaning the garage.
Oh, I hate this thing. I hate this thing. It's a snowblower. I think that other one is too. Yeah, come on. Move. Oh, I hate this thing. Oh, I may keep like seasonal stuff up here now that that wood's gone. Why does my back itch so much? And I got like, of course, when I have like 12 layers on me, my back itches. Ugh. I can't get to it. Oh, the sun's out. Hopefully it gets more. It feels like it's getting warmer out. Okay, I got some cardboard here. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to tell Ian and my dad, because they couldn't, I bet you they didn't see it over here, to pick up this wood. That's okay. That's all right. I'll get it. I'll get it. I mean, I'm not going to take care of it. I'm just going to move it somewhere for them to grab. All right. Put that in the recycling. I got this really long box here. What I'm going to do is just put all of this wood here. I'm going to put it in this box for right now because that'll just be easy. This way I can throw this in the back of Ian's car and he can drive it over to my dad's to burn. It'll just be easier because there really isn't that much. But yeah, that should be long enough. We're going to do that because I really don't want to put stuff back up there.
So in a little bit, you're going to see two chairs, one in particular that is done. It's done for. There's no repairing it. There's no DIYing it. There's nothing to be done to it. But Ian asked me if I wanted to keep both of these chairs, and I said yes because I wanted to make a DIY out of them. Why I did that, I don't know. The problem with me is that I see potential in everything. I see a DIY in everything. And I'm still trying to work on that because, again, like I've said in other videos, I have the intention of doing a DIY, but I don't always have the time to do it. So then these projects sit unfinished. So that's something I'm really trying to work on. Is it's hard not to see the potential in everything, but I really have to start being more realistic with myself and realizing that it's just probably not going to get done. If I do a DIY, it has to be something that I'm going to do right now. Because if I don't do it right now, then it gets pushed to the side and then it just accumulates more clutter.
Okay, see how nice that is? So I got this whole box that's filled with those wood pieces. And then I'm going to tape it up and I'm just going to have Ian bring it over to my dad's to burn. You know what I just noticed? I just noticed this. Check this out. I don't know if you can see this. This is a pegboard. That's cool. I honestly didn't even notice that until right now. That is super cool. There, now you can see it. I didn't even notice this until right now. This is a pegboard to hang your tools up on. How cool. I just noticed that right now. Well, that's super cool. Nice. Get things up off the floor, put it on the wall. Nice storage. Awesome. I love it. I don't know if that was a good idea to take Ian's pants off because now my legs are a little cold. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna start now over here. I got some heavier duty gloves. The futon's gotta go still. Wait, what's going on here? What? These are two right-handed gloves. What? Whatever. I got it. Okay. Oh, and then I kept, why I did this, I don't know. This is how my brain operates. So I was kind of looking around the house, and you can see, you'll be able to see this. There's snow on this chair because this chair was sitting outside on my deck. And this one over here was up on the shelf here with all the other wood, and Ian was like, you don't want to keep these, right? And I go, yeah, I do. Why did I keep it? I don't know. I kept thinking, oh, I can do like, you know why? Because I thought that I could make these two chairs into like a bench, and I thought I could make like a DIY out of them. This one is dumb. Like, there is nothing you can do to this one. This one is in fairly good condition where I could probably do something with it. But this, why? I don't know. This is how my brain operates. We're gonna take this to my dad's too. We're gonna burn it. I look just fantastic today. Oh, I found this too. This at one point in time was outside. Okay, we're gonna get rid of it. And this is this little flowers and garden pot. We're gonna donate it. We're gonna get rid of it because, yeah. But there's no helping these flowers or fake plants. There's just no helping it. They're done. So, okay, yard tools. Let's just do this with the yard tools, because I think, like, why do we have so many shovels? For real. Why? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there more? No, there's 6. I think just 6, but seriously, there's 6 of these types of shovels. 6 of them. 6. Yeah. We are going to remove 3 of them because we don't. This one actually looks newer than that one. So this one, and I think that one's my dad's. Okay, those 2 are my dad's, I think. These two are going because we don't need 6 of these. And I'm not is there more over here? No. My dad will use those. So one of the things that my dad had told me, he's like, and a lot of you have commented on this too. You've said don't remove tools. And I get that. So I see where you're coming from with that. So any tools that are not being, like yard tools specifically, that we just have multiple, like way too many of, those are gonna go to my dad. My dad's gonna take those. So we don't need 6 shovels. My dad does a lot more. He's got a lot more land. He does a lot more work where he will utilize those. Where Ian and I, we're just not going to. We don't have that much land. So that's gonna go, let's see here. Is that, I don't even know. I thought, see, this is where that was. Because I got another one. See, this is what happens. When you don't know where something is, you go out and you buy a new one. So this is how multiples happen. You lose something, you don't have a permanent home for an item, you lose it, you can't find it, so you go out and you buy a new one. And then eventually, when you do start to declutter and get organized, you start to find things that you thought were gone, but were just actually lost. They were just misplaced. They didn't have a permanent home. Now you have multiples. I have a huge rake, that red rake right there. And then I have, you see my breath? It's cold. It's cold, you guys. It's cold. Can you see that? Okay. There's like 3 other rakes. Again, why? Yeah, I have 3. No. Look it, I got another one. Look at this. Okay, so we have 6 of these shovels, and we have 3 of the exact same rakes and a large one. Oh my gosh, how many shovels do we have? Why do we have all of this? Why? Why do we have so many of, like, I don't know. I think Ian, honestly, buys, like, I think he truly does lose this stuff, or he misplaces it, or he can't see it, or he can't find it, and he goes out and he buys new ones. I just, what is that? Okay, so before I move on here, we do not need those 2. We'll keep the big one and we'll keep this yellow one. Okay, let's move these over. I guess it's hard sometimes to determine what is it that you actually need. Because I think every family has different needs. For example, like with the kitchen, I am starting to realize that I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of all of the dishware that I did. It's not the actual dishware that I regret letting go of. It's not that I loved that dishware. That's not what I'm saying. But the actual like amount of dishes. You know, some families a family of 4 may get away with the 1 set of dishware that I originally got. That may work for them. For my family of 4, I need 2 sets. I need 8 dinner plates, not 4 dinner plates. That may work for another family of 4. It doesn't work for my family of 4. It just kind of depends on, you have to gauge your needs. And you have to, I think that you also have to set goals too. Like, what are you aiming for when it comes to like decluttering and minimalism? What are you aiming for? What's your end goal? Because when I started this, and I think that's something that I didn't really emphasize on when I started this journey, is when I started minimalism, my goal was to be just more minimal. My goal, my aim was not to be an extreme minimalist. I wanted to try it and experiment with it, and I'm also thinking about doing another experiment, which we'll talk about later in another video. But I really had to think, what is my goal? What am I aiming for when it comes to minimalism? And it wasn't to and it still isn't to be an extreme minimalism, but it also most certainly wasn't to be a maximalist. It wasn't to continue the lifestyle that I was living. I wanted to find myself somewhere in the middle. That was the goal that I was aiming for. So it's really honestly always been subconsciously and now consciously moderate minimalism. It may change. It may change. I don't know. But for a while and for right now, that's what I'm aiming for. What is it? What's your goal? What are you aiming for? Because if you don't set a goal, I feel like you kind of you can start to get swayed too. Like I know for myself with starting minimalism, I knew that I was aiming for moderate minimalism, but if I didn't keep that goal in mind, I feel like what I see on social media and other minimalists, I could see myself being swayed into a more extreme minimalist lifestyle, because I feel like sometimes we put that very like action of being an extreme minimalism, an extreme minimalist as the very definition of minimalism. Like when we think minimalism, I think a lot of times we think that extreme minimalism because that's really what we're seeing on social media. And I think it makes people tend to think that it stays with that stereotype that minimalism is extreme minimalism. And I just don't, I think that it works for some people. I think that extreme minimalism definitely works for some people, but I don't think extreme minimalism is the very definition of minimalism. I think minimalism is what you mold it into. And I honestly think more than anything, and I think a lot of people would agree with me on this, because this is what I've gotten the most in the comment sections, is a lot of people tend to categorize minimalism as being intentional. It's just intentional living, and it's what works for your family, for you and your family. That was long. I'm always long. I'm always long. Okay, with that being said, we are gonna keep the long, big rake and this one. What are we doing with this? What is this? Is this supposed to be curved? Is that supposed to be? It's like curved. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with it. Oh, this is an icebreaker. We need this. We need this front and center. Front and center. Another thing too to keep in mind when you're organizing is when you're finding stuff that you're using frequently, it's in season, you know that you're gonna be using it, you need it right now, or you're just using it often, frequently, make sure it's easily accessible. Place it somewhere where you can find it easily, you can access it easily, so you're not, wasting time by digging and searching for it. Don't place things that you're using often somewhere up high. For example, that whole shelf over there, I'm not using this loft. This whole shelf over here, that's being used to store things that are off season or we're not using frequently. This is another icebreaker. Okay. What is that? See, this thing doesn't even make sense. This doesn't even have anything. What is this? Does anybody know what this is? Like, here's the top. Just this. And then here's the bottom. I mean, what is this? Is this for something? What is this? If anybody knows what this is, let me know, because if it's like broke, if it's just like a broken yard tool, I'll get rid of it because I don't know what it is. And then we got a nice broom here, big push broom, which that's what I want. And just so you guys know, everything that I say, it literally is just my opinion. Like, I am not right, wrong, I don't know what I am. It's just my opinion. So, just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. Okay, we talked about this the last time, this table. So this is what this table looks like. It's marble. I think it's real. I think it's real marble. It's heavy. But it's just a little table that I had outside. I am gonna keep this because I do love it. I'm gonna glue it, and I'm gonna put it outside for spring and summer. I mean, there's no point in me really keeping it out now, but it is real marble. It just needs to be glued. And I kept debating on it, and I do like it. Okay, and then this is seasonal. So seasonal stuff. That there. This thing can go up there. What else is seasonal that can go up? Oh, this stuff. Okay. So I found a bunch of like pots. This is for the hose. This is clippers. This stuff we're gonna put up here too because it's seasonal. So that, oh, the sprinkler. I got the sprinkler. This. Oh, that's what I wanted. No, wait, hold on. Hold on. I want to use, yeah, I want to use this. Okay. So this tub, and I'm going to store all of the pots, sprinkler, spring, summer stuff in here. Like this sprinkler is gonna go in there. These boards here for the pool are gonna go in there. I got another one for Lucas. Here, those are gonna go in here. So all summer, spring stuff I'm just gonna put up here.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have.
Oh my gosh. I got the garage door open so you can see me better. The futon's hanging half out of the garage and outside. There's a huge zit on my forehead. My face is frozen. We're gonna throw this. And we're gonna throw this. Because we don't need all of it. So we're gonna get rid of this. And we'll throw that away. Okay. This stuff and like, hold on. Ugh. And this stuff is all getting donated. Is this? Is this another router box? How many routers do we have? What? Why? Why? I did not know. Didn't even see it, didn't know. Or maybe I did and I forgot about it. I don't know. But there's a surprise right here. Where did this come from? There's another TV. I don't know if this was the TV from our old house that has been moved from place to place. I'm sure it got broke. I wonder if this was a TV that got broke on the way here, on the move. Regardless, why so many TVs? I'm done. There's no more TVs. No more TVs. No more TVs. No more TVs. No more speakers. We're done. We're done with the TVs and the speakers. This is crazy. We have way too many TVs. Too many. Way too many. This is crazy. How heavy is this? Oh yeah, that's heavy. Okay. 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 I want to put it by the treadmill. Oh my god. Because this is going to be the section where all the things need to go. This is going to be the section where all the items have to go. And pivot. Pivot. Pivot, 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 pivot. Oh. Okay, so for right now, this is where the the futon has to go. This has got to get thrown. The TV's got to go, and the treadmill's got to go. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have to contact my sanitation department and see if they can just get those three things out of here. But for the time being, those are the only three big items that are going to sit in here. But they won't be sitting in here long, and I'll of course update you. I think, there's a drum set back here that that's gotta go. We gotta get rid of that. I know I said I was gonna deep clean the garage, but what is there to deep clean? Like the one window and the floor? How do you clean a garage other than just what? Just sweep it? I don't know. I'll clean it the best that I can. Guess who just got home from work? Okay, so now that someone is here, okay, so what are we gonna do about the futon? What is up with the TV? The TV, Ian. Where did the TV come from?
That's when we moved. That's the one that broke.
So that's what I said earlier.
Well,
I think you have an obsession with TVs.
No, I don't want people just keep giving us them. That's what happens.
I don't know about that.
Like my dad gets new ones and then he's like, hey, you want mine? And his are better than the ones we have.
Okay, all of that is going.
All of this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because there's like, I think this is enough tools. Or enough yard work. You had 6 shovels.
You need one of each.
And there was 6 of those shovels. 6 of them. The shovel that you just touched.
So you need one of them?
No, that rake, there's 4 rakes.
Is there a hard rake on there?
What are you talking about? You have
to have a soft rake release and a hard rake.
What's the difference?
The hard rake is for like when you're doing landscaping and like weeds, when you cut your weeds and you're like remove
Aren't they
weeds.
all the same?
This one's for like removing weeds, doing landscaping and stuff.
Oh, for
Grading.
crying out loud.
And
Well, you got this big one over here.
Yeah, that's huge. No, that's for grading, like basically, I think. I don't know. But what is that? Alright, yeah, I got
I need you to
I
get,
need a square.
Hey, I need you to get that drum set out of here and put it downstairs.
What's that?
The drum set back there.
Oh man, really?
Yeah. What are we gonna do about the futon and the?
You gotta call. And
So we have to get the sanitation department out here and get this stuff out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. I really don't want. I don't care about the
You
drums.
gotta pay like whatever
What are
they
you doing?
want.
You put in that bag?
Yeah, I need one square. I got a spade, a square, and then that's a ditch, a trench shovel.
Oh, so there's differences.
Yeah.
All right, bring all your tools out here
Why?
because this is where all of your tools are gonna sit. You don't want your tools in here?
Hold on, not my battery ones, powered ones.
So what are you gonna do? Just
That's all your battery. You kill your put that on the freezing cold like that. It's gonna mess your stuff up.
So where are you gonna put your tools?
It's in my D-wall bag in the basement.
So you're gonna keep the tools in the basement?
Yeah, that's where I do most of the work.
All right. Okay, so we don't have to worry about tools then. I don't think there's really much else to do.
But eventually, once I clear this out, I'll build shelving. I have to sheetrock this all and insulate it so it stays warm.
Yeah, I know, it's freezing in here. Okay, the only thing I need you to do is get the drum set out of here.
Oh, I got a weed whip?
Yes, you got a weed whip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you got a weed whip. It's just all sorts of fun surprises. Say what?
I thought I moved it from the basement.
I don't know where this came from. It's my brother's. It's so cold. Ian got the corner cleared out. I don't know if you could see it right there. He got the drum set out of there, which was, wow, that thing was massive. The amp, the rest of the wood, and the tarp out of there. So all of that has been moved from the corner. But so I grabbed the box that was up there. Check this out. Look what was in there. Yeah. More wires. Just wires, yeah. I gotta get my ring light out because it's starting to get late. And speakers. Yeah. Look how cute they are though. Look how cute these speakers are. They're so cute. They're so tiny. They're just adorable. They're like little mini ones. But that's not the point. Why? Why is there so many speakers? There's so many speakers. Everywhere I go, there's wires, there's TVs, there's speakers. Why? Why? So guess who's going through this? Guess who's going through this? Not me. Not I. Not I. This is Ian's box.
So I wasn't able to do as much of a voiceover in today's video as I would have liked to. I have been having issues with this new phone. So my phone broke earlier this week. I literally just got a new phone. And this phone is glitching. So there's something going on with it. I don't know what's wrong. I've been having so much technical and electronic issues lately. I also dropped my computer the day after my phone broke. Thank goodness my computer seems to be fine. It's just been awful. I swear, I've said this 1,000 times before, but me and electronics or anything technical, we just don't go together. We just don't. But anyway, I wasn't able to do as much of a voiceover because this phone is driving me nuts. So anyway, I did want to mention that there was a lot of organization in today's video. I noticed that at this point, the video was starting to run really, really long. So what I wanted to do was try to jam pack as much organization into the remainder of the video as much as I possibly could. So I wanted to just speed things up a little bit. I wanted to show you some pictures of some of the additional organization that I did in the garage. So the filing bin or the filing cabinet that's holding all of the paint supplies, that was actually in the mudroom. And I was going to use that in the mudroom, but it's pretty cheap. And I thought if I am going to use a filing cabinet in the mudroom, which will eventually be my office, I figured I would use something a little bit nicer for the office. So I wanted to place that in the garage, and I just took all of the painting supplies out of that tub and place it in the filing cabinet. I think it's just a plastic filing bin thing. I'm going to call it a filing cabinet, but I do have to label it. And then I also took the DIY shelf that I made a while back. I actually made a video on it. I'll link it in the description box below. It wasn't being utilized, so I did utilize that in the garage. So it's holding like oil and stuff like that. So you'll see that at the very end.
It is so cold that every time I spray anything, it's freezing. I don't know if you can see the ice. That's ice. See that? It just turns to ice. Yeah, it's ice. That wasn't smart. That's how cold it is. It's ice now. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Where's that thing? Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's just, it's gotta, yeah. I'm just gonna have to do this. And even this isn't gonna work. It's just, it's too cold. But whatever. I'll just do what I can. We're done. I can't clean anything because everything that I clean turns into ice. But you know what? Honestly, it's a big improvement. Even though the door and the window turned into ice, it's fine. And even the tubs that I was cleaning, all the plastic tubs, everything that I'm cleaning is turning into ice. So that's fine. It's still a big improvement. The window looks better, the door looks better, the tubs look better, the floor definitely looks better, a lot better. That's it. This garage took me forever. I am going to call it a night. I will show you what it looks like in the morning, and it looks really good, you guys. Like, yep, yeah, it looks really good. It looks so much better. This was a lot. This was a lot of work and a lot of time and a big pain in my butt. But I think this is a 2-car garage. I don't know if we'd be able to fit both cars in here, but we'll see. We can at least put a vehicle in the garage. So I'll show you what it looks like in the morning. Yay.
This garage took me quite a long time, but wow, what a transformation. Seriously, what a transformation. This is so much better. So much better. Looking at the before of what this garage looked like before we started this mini series to what it looks like now, it's huge. It's a huge transformation. It looks and feels so much better. I do think that the car that didn't work, that shouldn't have been in there as long as it was, made it look a lot worse. But even if the car wasn't in there, there was a lot of stuff in there. It was jam-packed. That garage was jam-packed full of just stuff that we weren't using, we didn't need, I didn't want, it just needed to go. And I'm glad that all of these things are gone. I'm glad that all of the things that I was able to donate has now been donated. Someone else can use it, hopefully love it, and hopefully it brings them joy. And all of the other remaining stuff that was just tossed or burned. A lot of the stuff in here was burned. There was a lot of wood and cardboard, and a lot of that stuff was recycled or burned. There's still a lot more work that has to be done to the garage. We still have to remove the futon, the TV, the treadmill, and I think there's a couple of other miscellaneous things that have to be removed as well. The grill, Ian is not ready to let go of yet. He wants to keep it. I am trying to convince him otherwise. But he's just still undecided on it. Yeah, but it's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. But there's also the skateboard. The skateboard is in there. That was brought back in there too. There's still work that has to be done, but we're getting there. But that is it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this garage mini series. We will eventually in the future be coming back to the garage. I also want to power wash the garage this summer. So there's more work to be done, but I really hope that you enjoyed this garage mini series. Thank you so much for being here with me. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all of you. I appreciate you so much. And we will talk to you on the next one. Bye, everyone.